Do you guys like group assignments? I don't mind group assignments. Well, only when the group is made up of people who I know will carry their weight. Back in my last year of university, our professor decided to make our final project in conjunction with a competition involving other schools. We had to work in groups to calculate how much a building would cost, given the appropriate specifications, total area, construction type, material choices, etc. The group with the most accurate report would win. First place, $2,000. Second place, $1,000. Third place, $500. Our classroom population conveniently totaled a number divisible by 4, so we had to work in groups of that size. Inconveniently, my friendship population in the class was 6, and I was in the half that needed another member. There was only one person available, Kyle. Now Kyle, he's a good guy. I'm sure, out of school, he could be fun to hang out with. But over the years, Kyle had developed a reputation among us as the slacker, the guy who BS'd his way through life. We had no choice but to work with him, already predicting we'd have to carry some of his weight. Did that 8-ball just go in the corner pocket? Because I called it. Half of the time we scheduled a session to work as a group, Kyle would either be late, be really late, not even show up, or if he did show up, he'd be walking around talking to other groups. This wasn't an easy competition. The professors didn't provide much info other than, here's what you need to deliver. Okay, good luck. My group wasn't even worried about the prize money. With our handicap and the workload we had to complete in a week, we were just hoping for a decent grade. The work was so complicated that groups even started collaborating with each other, because everyone was just that lost. You might think, well, maybe Kyle was gathering intel from other groups to help yours. No, any information Kyle brought back was either useless or something we already knew. And he wouldn't have wasted time on his little adventures if he'd just stayed with the group long enough to know what we already knew. After countless sleepless nights, we finished. We were curious to see how our report compared with other groups' work, but we noticed ours was a bit off from the range others had calculated. There wasn't time to backtrack and figure out what went wrong, so we accepted our fate and hoped for the best. It was time to submit our work. We were asked to attend the ceremony in a few hours, where they'd announce the winners. Let me recap. Inter-school competition, also our final project. Stuck working with a slacker. 1 week of sleepless work. Exhausted by the end. No confidence in making the top 3. Ceremony was a 30-minute drive away. After submitting our work, we literally fell asleep on the spot. We were done. Well, except for Kyle. He didn't know or care where the hell he was. A few hours later, what felt like days of being unconscious, we woke up to a thud on the table. Congratulations. Impossible. We won first freaking place. How? I don't even know. We were pretty embarrassed, imagining what it must have been like at the ceremony when we weren't there to accept the giant check. Then we realized, wait, this meanness. Hey guys, I heard we won. I hate you. Kyle wasn't even humble about it. He stuffed that giant check into people's faces, people who knew what he was like in a group environment, who knew he didn't deserve his share of that money. But whatever. It was over. He could keep the $167 that should have been mine. That's like he 27 tacos, man. You guys play League of Legends? This was like a game of League. We queued for a team builder, had to invite a random, struggled the whole match, somehow won. And Kyle was that douchebag who went 0 to 16 and still had the audacity to type wrecked in the post-game lobby. Group assignments.